breakthroughs in science and technology, innovations in business and beyond. Join us as we educate, enlighten, and entertain. This is Advancements. Accounting for roughly half of U.S. property casualty insurance industry premiums, commercial insurance includes the many kinds of products designed for businesses. Coverages that hedge risks for things like property, liability, and the transportation of goods and services.
Insurance plays a critical role in the world economy by basically facilitating and spreading the risk of all commerce to all participants. If you look around any room, you're going to see insurance embedded in just about every product out there. And this allows projects to be financed, it allows goods to move. So I don't think there would be a world economy without insurance.
Protecting the economic system from failure by assuming inherent risk, insurers play an essential role in every business. However, the complexity surrounding business insurance often requires coordinated layers of professional teams to help improve efficiencies and drive excellence.
The whole point of insurance is to substitute a potential very large unknown cost in the future with a certain cost in the present. And so we have to take that large unknown and through our data science and actuarial disciplines, convert that to a relatively predictable cost today. For instance, some of our liability business, it's 15 years before we know what it actually costs to deliver a policy.
Average investment from InsurTechs is around $33 million to incorporate the technology. If the technology doesn't work, then the company is stuck using a technology that isn't fully useful and actually spending more money than they would if they hadn't deployed it at all in the beginning. Using innovation and InsurTech to modernize the insurance operations really comes into different forms. The use of big data, which allows us to do better with risk assessments. The other one would be having automated program interfaces or APIs. We use it for conditional questioning and for decision making to be able to deliver a product much quicker than you would if you had to use a full-scale deployment.
Now, developments in new technologies are enabling the business insurance industry to better serve those who rely on its services while reducing costs and enhancing the customer experience.
We've incorporated using low and no code technologies to be able to deploy products a little more quickly to market because we're more modular in nature than other companies. As our chief strategy officer likes to say, we're an insurance company that leverages technology, and we're not a technology company that does insurance.
So there's a large number of companies out there that offers a vast amount of geospatial information, and it can help us evaluate the risk and properly classify it. There's companies that go and they scrub different types of social media so we can find out information that you might not know about, like what the risk is doing. You don't want to just rely on big data. You want to work with your customers and your other employees to kind of look at individual risk, but identifying the risk plays a huge role in pricing it correctly.
Through end-to-end design and technical implementation, Universal Shield is distinguishing itself by avoiding traditional inefficiencies, unnecessary procedures, and hard-to-change legacy obstacles routinely associated with business insurance.
The back-end finance function's been integrated from the ground up using the many years of experience of our executive team. The data being in a real-time manner allows us to assess it and apply it to our forecasting and our ERM analysis on a real-time basis, allowing us to look into the future and address those risks well before they happen. It also allows us to plan ahead as far as reinsurance buying, purchasing, and monitor everything at a very high level.
Many business insurers struggle to operate in real or near real time, which can mean the difference between success or failure. Leveraging innovative technologies and creative operational procedures helps businesses keep their eyes on the company's pulse and the marketplace.
Our ability to leverage third-party data and bring it into our system is going to give us higher-level intelligent information that is going to aid us in proper risk selection. That's going to have this great efficiency impact so that agents don't have to go back to clients to be able to confirm information. We avoid the loop of question and answer going back and forth. That information is verified and we're able to go ahead and produce a quote for the client very efficiently and very accurately. And that accuracy is a key element in making sure that we're choosing proper risk selection and proper pricing for that.
High-tech tools, innovations in AI, and the latest development in data and analytics help accurate risk selection and evaluation, while keeping a keen focus on marketplace synergies, unique product positioning, and overall service excellence.
We use robotic process automation, or RPA, where the information is parsed and read from both structured and unstructured sources. And then we also use application program interfaces to have data flow to us very efficiently and rapidly. In order to be a successful commercial insurer, it requires us to be highly nimble in terms of how we react to opportunities. Our organization needs to be not bureaucratic, very horizontally focused and not siloed. We all need to work together.
Spreading portfolio risk operationally at the right price and terms remains essential in the insurance business.
We need to have a balanced and non-correlated risk position so that one event won't wipe out your insurance company. And so, for instance, if we're going to write property in Florida, we probably should write property a lot of other places too, just so one hurricane is not an overburdensome to our balance sheet, and that we can perform our function, which is to pay claims. We put people's lives back together, and we need to be able to do that.
We know that technology has to play an important role, but technology is not all that's going to make us successful. We need to be extremely efficient operationally. We need to be very reactive to the marketplace. But we also recognize that all of this needs to be in our DNA as an organization. And we recognize that success is about efficient use of technology, and it's about successful use of solutions and creativity to match the technology that we leverage.